Hello, I'm your host Linda Sandu, and this is What's Happening. Today we're here to talk about Making Ends Meet, a campaign that's a collaboration with my friend Mary Anderson, Executive Director of the Family Pantry of Cape Cod, and Jay Coburn, he's Executive Director of Community Development Partnerships. Welcome both of you.
Thank you, Linda.
So Mary, tell me what this campaign is and how people can get involved.
Well, as you mentioned, it's a collaborative effort, and there are 4 nonprofits involved. Jay's at the Community Development Partnership. I'm at the Family Pantry of Cape Cod, but our other 2 cohorts are Andy Genser of the We Can organization and Larry Marslin of the Lower Cape Outreach Council.
Wonderful.
And I think the nice part about it is that it is a collaborative effort of the 4 of us and 22 restaurants. And I'm going to let Jay explain it, since he's the guy that came up with the idea and shared it with the rest of us.
Well, welcome, Jay. It's
Thanks.
Nice meeting you.
I'm delighted to be here. So we thought, what better way to try to involve our summer visitors as well as year-rounders in supporting these 4 organizations, all of whom help create a safety net for low to moderate income Cape Codders, helping them make ends meet.
Wonderful.
So that's where the name came from. And the idea was to provide a little bit of a little information to guests in restaurants and ask them to throw some loose change or a few dollar bills or maybe even a 20 in an envelope, and help us get ready for the winter when it's hard for a lot of Cape Codders to make ends meet. So in the check we have 22 participating restaurants. In the check, when your check comes, there's this envelope there, as well as in the credit card holder. We've got this little brochure that talks about the 4 different organizations and what we do.
That's wonderful.
And fortunately, through the generosity of Cape Cod 5, they've underwritten the cost of printing those envelopes and the little brochure, and community newspapers is helping us advertise it in the Cotter and the Provincetown Banner, so that all of the contributions go directly to our organizations.
Oh, that's wonderful. So basically all people need to do is go to one of the 22 restaurants,
Correct.
eat there, and they'll be reminded
To
that
make
funding is needed.
Yep.
That's wonderful. I like that a lot. Do you want to, I know you're anxious to read off the names and acknowledge the restaurants.
Yes.
So if you want to do that real quick right now.
Sure.
And this campaign goes through the end of September?
End of September. Yep. We started in
Wonderful.
August and goes through the end of September.
That's wonderful. Okay, take it away.
Okay, we've got ABBA in Orleans, Barbecue Boys in Provincetown, Back Nine Cafe in Brewster, Blackfish Bistro in Truro, Bonats in Harwichport, Brack's Landing in Harwichport, Chatham Squire, Devon's and Devon's Deep Sea Dive, both in Provincetown, Carew in Eastham, Alouette Bistro and Land Ho in Harwichport, Local 186 in Provincetown, Mac Shack in Wellfleet, Mahoney's in Orleans, Norabella in West Dennis, PB Bistro and Boulangerie, that's hard to say, in Wellfleet, the Red Pheasant in Dennis, Rock Harbor Grill in Orleans, the Sailing Cow in Dennisport, the 400 East in East Harwich, and Wendy's in Hyannis, Yarmouth, and Orleans.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. So any of these places, people can go, enjoy their food, no hassles at all, and then when you get your bill, you get an envelope.
You got it.
That's great.
And
Please
you can even,
give.
if you don't have much change, you can take that envelope with you. It's got the address so that it, and you could even actually in the insert of the envelope, you can put your credit card number if you'd like to charge it.
That's great.
And so that they.
What a great idea. I think it's a really great idea, because I think people come to the Cape and enjoy it so much, and they forget that everybody else is here year-round, and a lot of people struggle.
Absolutely. And it's in this time when the funding available to nonprofit agencies such as ours is getting tighter and tighter. This became a really good way of trying to expand that pot of contributions from our neighbors and visitors.
I think it's great. And your websites are running below, so people can also go on the websites and always donate, correct?
Correct. And the list of restaurants is also on each of our websites.
Wonderful,
so,
wonderful.
Yeah, if you missed one or two of them.
In addition to the financial aspect, I think it's also been great visibility for the 4 organizations.
Absolutely.
We've gotten a lot of good press, and there's a lot of positive feedback on agencies working together.
That's
so
great.
I credit Jay with that, for sharing this great plan with the rest
and
of us.
collaboration's always the way to go here on Cape Cod.
Absolutely. And we've also gotten great support too from not only from the restaurants, but in particular the wait staff at each one of these restaurants. I mean, we all know that August is a rough time in the restaurant business, but I think waiters probably know better than anybody what happens when the winter comes and things slow down, and are really appreciative of our 4 organizations there to lend a hand when they need it. And they've been enthusiastic partners in making this possible.
I think this is great. I hope everybody eats, right?
Absolutely.
Everybody has to eat.
So eat at those 22 restaurants. Donate to this wonderful cause. It is called the Family Pantry.
It's making
ends meet with the Family Pantry, Community Development Partnership, We Can, and Lower Cape Outreach Council. Thank you both so much for being with us.
Thank you,
and
Linda.
we hope it's a huge success.
We do too. Thanks.
Thanks.
I'm Linda Sandu. We'll see you next time.